Yeah, no, I just fear that we are just taking things way too personally by kicking off. And sorry, guys, I do have background noise, but I fear that we are taking things way too personally when it comes to Vasana being kicked out the island. She hasn't even gotten a chance to sleep yet. Take a shower, put deodorant on, brush your teeth, take some mouthwash. Get a drink or two, eat some food, couple up, and she's already kicked out the villa. And I know, yes, she's like, we should have known because you watched Ulissa get kicked off too. But I'm just like, can we just watch the show for what it is? And like, ever since Love Island season 6 aired to its big fame in Hollywood or whatever, now it's like we are finding every little piece of detail to nitpick about someone just because they had a past in 2016 when the world was very happy. Well, I wasn't happy in 2016. Maybe me and Vasana both had bad luck in 2016. But like, again, like, can we just enjoy the show and just do we even have room to give people a little bit of grace? Like, that's what I'm asking myself. Like, can we give people a little bit of grace sometimes? Just a little tiny bit of grace. Like, I don't understand why, it has just gotten that deep to the point where now all of a sudden we need to judge everybody's past. And okay, yes, I get, she said the word, but I'm just like, let's give her another chance in the villa to see how she acts. Now, if in the villa she's acting racist, let's wait till the season is done and however far she makes it in the island, then let's cancel her for whatever racial slur that she said in the past or for whatever racial slur that she said on the island. It's like the same thing that happened with Sierra. Sierra wasn't even able to finish her relationship with Nick because, one friend again decided to dig up her past or like a DM or whatever like that, or one of her fans that she said on the internet of like what, like she was like trying to be racist to the Chinese. I forget what it was, but she got kicked off too, but it was like later in the season. Now with Vasana, whatever her name is, that girl has a very bad friend. Let me just say this, like this girl has a very bad friend. Like for that friend to wait literally 10 years where, she's now going to go on Love Island. Literally that friend waited 10 years to expose this girl. This ruined her career on television. Now, if I was Vasana, what I would do is, yes, I would be upset. I would cry it out. Okay, for like one day. Then I would move on and I would go into acting. Vasana needs to learn how to like continue that fame because she already has gained followers just from being casted at one point. But now what she should do is try to parlay this experience to acting and get brand deals and even start a podcast and even literally do reality television talk on TikTok, YouTube. Like if she just had a podcast and a TikTok and an Instagram where she talks about reality television, she could also get her way back into the reality television industry without having to follow other people's brands and other people's standards, and maybe see if, she could still get some brand deals, some partnerships, just from doing that. Now, but Vasana is a beautiful girl. I'm gonna just say that. I was really ready to go see her. Like I thought that she was gonna be the Huda of the season. Like Vasana was supposed to be the Huda of the season. And we truly just lost that. Like we really lost good TV. Like I was waiting to see Vasana do her big one. Like I was waiting for her to, really do her big one, show out through and through. But now it's just like, now it's just like we can't even get a chance to really see what, like that video was from 10 years ago. And mind you, like when it was 2016, like we honestly did not really care about people, saying these slurs and whatnot. So it's just like she probably could have changed, and she probably is more, she is more nicer now about politics, about stuff like this. Like I feel like that's also people's political views have changed. Now the question that I want to ask her, or the question that I need to know, the question that needs to be answered from her is that who did she vote for in 2016? Or who did she vote for in 2024? Like, did she vote for Trump for 2 elections in a row? Like, is she a Kamala stance or is she a Trump stance? Did she vote for Joe Biden in 2021 or did she vote for Trump? Like, does she wear MAGA hats? Does she believe the line, let's make America great again? And if so, okay, then no. I don't want this woman on my TV screen, because then it's just like, that just shows a lot more. Like that just shows that you didn't even change after 2016 and you still in 2021 election decide to vote for Trump. Then it just kind of shows that she's very biased when it comes to black people, and she's really not for black people. She's really not for poverty. She's really not for black struggle. She's really not for black families going through trauma. She's really not for the middle class families that are struggling right now. She's really not for the families of color that are struggling to get into college. She's really not for the families of color having to get scholarships in order to pay for, like, she's not, like, I really need to have a sit down with her, not even on this podcast. I need to see her go on a podcast and really talk her stuff when it comes to politics. Like, girl, who did you vote for in this past 2024 election? Like, and if you're a Trump supporter, then baby, I gotta cancel you, because like I like personally, me personally, like you gotta like you really gotta like us black folks, like because us black folks, and and Vasana, I believe, is a person of color too. So it's just like I really hope though that she is for the black community. Like I truly hope that Vasana is really for the black community, and she does support like black women, like our complexion, who we are, the hard work. Like I really hope she does. So, and like what, there's a difference between election day and then Love Island. The reason why I'm not judging people on the show when it comes to politics and race so much is because it's a TV show, and I'm not here to go nitpick who people voted for. Just like I feel like that people's political stance does not make them a villain on TV. However, though, when it comes to politics and election day, and also who I am as a person, if you support Trump, or like you wear MAGA hats and you never voted for Joe Biden in a day in your life, and you voted for Trump, like we just can't be friends. We can't be friends, especially as someone myself who's going into the entertainment industry and really wants to grow there. I cannot be friends with these people who vote for Trump, who support, because it's just unfair, and like they really have no understanding to black success, to black magic, to black education. Like it just shows that you're dumb, you're uneducated, and I can't be around somebody who is uneducated and who lacks common sense. I just cannot be around somebody like that. So it's just like, who is she outside of the show? If she is a Trump supporter outside of the show, baby girl, I gotta cancel you. Like, I gotta cancel you. I'm sorry. Like, the same goes for Kenzie. The same goes for anybody else who's in that villa. Like, if outside the show, like, okay, like, during the show, talking about the show, yes, I'll be a fan of you, I'll be a supporter for you. But if you kind of lack the education of, like, black success, black power, and stuff like that, I'm sorry, sis, but, like, we cannot be friends. Like, we just can't. Because it's just, like, so you basically don't like black people. And, like, it's just, like, how could you be someone who signs up, sits on their behind, applies for Love Island, and not support the black community, not support the LGBTQ community? And, like, it's just weird. Because it's just, like, now it's just, like, if I'm around you, like, you're probably gonna like what, keep your circle of white friends around me and then treat me differently because I'm a different complexion, or what, like it's just very weird. So I need to know that. However, I really like when it comes to watching TV, like I really wanted to see the drama, but honestly, like now that I think about it, like honestly, it is for the best. Everything happens for a reason. And honestly, however, though, actions do have consequences. I did see one of my favorite people that I follow on TikTok. She actually came across my TikTok page too. I came on her For You page. But she even said, when it comes to Vasana, every consequence has an action, or every action. Sorry, I'm backwards today. But she said that every action has a consequence. And I remember one of my friends who's in the LGBTQ community herself, she even told me that everything I do in life has a consequence, whether it's good or bad. And that's the same with Vasana. Now, I believe that 10 years later, karma is adding up to her. I just fear that 10 years later down the line, karma is adding up to Vasana. And I honestly, I kind of don't feel sorry for her, because honestly, it's just there's a way to turn your ego down and have some discernment in that car and not sing that song so loudly like that and so violently like that. And she said the N-word 2 times. There's a way to just turn it off. There's a way to just turn it off and, kind of just focus, just be around better energy in life. I really want to know, what is this girl's goals? Did this girl get a college degree? Did this girl, I want to know what this girl's goal is. I really want to know, does she care about, did this, because now I'm questioning, did this girl go on Love Island just to be TV famous? Is she, I need to ask this girl questions. What's her personal life about? And I feel like she does actually have a real job. So there's that. But honestly, it's kind of just I'm just how famous would this girl have been had she not said that, had she just, not said that word? And I'm just it really shows that Vasana's 2016 past, her 2016 self really affects how she's doing in life 2026. It's 2026 right now. I feel like that Love Island just has a brand where it's trying to become more classy, more elegant, which I feel like it is bad for actually the Love Island brand, because season 6 was more popping, more genuine. It just had that raw drama. I believe if they're gonna continue to just cast people who just are if they're gonna just cast people who are just not about that drama and just kind of are just, they don't have a second personality to them, or they don't have multiple personalities to them, then it's going to make Love Island go downhill. But I feel like that, Vasana, she just did not belong on this cast. It's honestly, yes, it honestly was bad for the brand. Vasana did not deserve to actually be on the cast. You know what? I take back me defending Vasana, because it's just she did not deserve to be on this cast. Actually, the cast, everybody else on that cast seems like they have good morals, but her, I'm sorry, even when I did first see her, I was oh, she's gonna be ratchet, she's gonna be the ratchet person of the season, which I was actually kind of feeling for, and I was actually kind of vibing for. But now I'm just girl, go home, girl, we don't need that. We don't need that energy around when it comes to you being in the villa, you dating people, I just can't take it anymore. I truly cannot take it. I know we've had some ratchet people in the past, but it's just different. It's just different, and they don't have an action that affects their consequence in years of 2020 and up. That's just that. So honestly, I really do hope that she does, change But I'm just like, she needs to just focus on her goals and like move on. And I get, where people are coming from who are just like, she should just like, stayed. Like, y'all are so quick, y'all are quick. But I'm just like, honestly, it was like her being on the season was going to be bad for the brand anyways. Like, we don't really need that. Like, I don't know. Like, and Love Island, like right now, it's what, 7 p.m., like 8 p.m. where I'm at. So it's just like, if anything, like, Homegirl can just get, a second chance. I don't know. Homegirl needs a second chance to just redeem herself and do something else in the entertainment industry. And also just, I wonder how, another thing is like, I wonder how her job feels about this. I'm like, if she quit her job and she wants to go back to working a 9 to 5 or wants to go back to the corporate field, girl, I would just say pack it up and become an entrepreneur. But honestly, like, you know what? She probably can still work a corporate job. But honestly, I'm just like, I really wonder how her job feels about this. Like, I believe that Homegirl was representing a whole job. She was probably representing a whole company. Like, and I wonder, I wonder what her clients have to say that she works for. Like, I believe she's a business owner. I wonder what her clients have to say about this. Like, I truly do. Like, I really want to know what her clients have to say about this. But yeah, I mean, I'm gonna still support the girl. I'm gonna still follow her. But at the same, I don't even know if I can still follow her because I don't know. Like this news is starting to give me a bad vibe. Like just day by day, I just can't take it anymore. Like, how would y'all feel? How would you guys feel if you guys hosted a reality show and you basically casted somebody that you couldn't vet properly because one of their friends kept that video and waited till it was their moment to start filming on the show to put the video out. And now you see a video of basically the person that you cast on the show, like their friend basically put out a video of them saying the N-word, being like, where them at? And them sitting in the car, basically bullying black people. Like, how would you feel? But I'm just like, also, you could be a racist host too yourself and not even care. But I'm just like, I'm really proud that even Ariana Madix, like, cares about stuff like this. Like, that just really shows the type of person she is. And even like, Love Island, like, it just really shows, like, like, they care about stuff like politics. Like they care about, so Love Island, like, they care about how bad Trump is treating us. They care about how bad the USA is right now when it comes to, like, student loans. Like, literally, like, Love Island and Ariana Madix and those producers, they care about what Trump is doing to our country. Like, I'm gonna bring this to politics now, I don't care. But, like, they care about, like, how Trump is treating us, how Trump is treating this economy, okay? Like, these producers, they care about this economy, okay? Ariana Madix, she's about this economy. Who else? Like, just Love Island USA in general. Like, they care about what us black women have to go through every single day living in America, okay? When it comes to, like, just student loan debt, when it comes to everything, like, at least Peacock and Love Island and Ariana Madix, they care about the black community. So when something like this does surface up, they will do their due diligence to kick that person off that show because it's just not good for the brand. And honestly, I'm truly here for it. Like, I'm literally here for that. Like, I'm truly, like, I'm so here for it. I'm really here for it. Like, and it's just, okay, you know what? Ariana Madix supports me as a black woman. If I ever meet Ariana Madix in real life, I know that she will have no hatred towards me as a black woman who's educated. Like, she will have no hatred towards me. Like, but yeah, I really love the way how Love Island though is going. Like, it just also goes to show that, like, Love Island USA is taking their show very seriously. Now, Love is Blind, on the other hand, they could never. Did y'all see the latest season of Love is Blind, season 10? They had so many MAGA people on that season. Okay, we had this one guy, Alex, who was a nomad, who was on the latest season of Love is Blind. He apparently supports Trump. He voted for Trump, and he was actually happy about it, laughing at a dinner table, laughing about it with, I believe somebody's father, his fiance's father. And then also his fiance was a Trump supporter too. And it's just like, oh my God. Mind you, the girl is very pretty. The girl is very successful. She's very pretty, but she's a Trump supporter too. And it's just like, oh my God. And it's like, mind you, me personally, like, I have commented on the girl's stuff. I've supported her, but I'm just like, damn, if in real life I were to go see this girl in person, if I were to go see this girl in person in real life, like, would she actually like me for my blackness? Like, would this girl actually would this girl actually appreciate me for my blackness? Will she appreciate me for my for me being educated and black? Like, who did she vote for in 2016? Who did she vote for in 2021? And it's just like, wow, this girl really was here voting for Trump in 2024 when it was literally such a bad time. Like, that's crazy. Like, to me, that's just crazy. It was also somebody else who supports Trump. That boy Chris, who told that girl Jess on Love is Blind season 10 that he'd rather date somebody who does Pilates. He votes for Trump too. He votes for, like, I believe he actually follows Trump. He followed Trump. Mind you, I actually followed him because I thought he was, like, actually a good guy. Like, I saw that he ran marathons, so I was like, oh my God, like, I used to run. He runs. I like him, and I followed him. But then I unfollowed him because I found out that, oh wait, he follows Trump. Like, that was, like that, like, and then also I believe somebody else, there was this one girl where her and her father and her family were, like, saying this, like, word that was making fun of, like, the Asian community or something like that. Like, Love is Blind could never take this serious. Like, if Love is Blind had a girl like Yulissa or Vasana on their show, they couldn't even take them off the show because when Love is Blind films, they no one knows who's casted. So it's like no one knows who's racist behind those walls. Nobody knows who's racist filming, like, vlogging Love is Blind. So, like, and I'm like, yo, like, Love is Blind needs to take notes when it comes to Love Island. Like, I'm sorry, but like the past few seasons of Love is Blind has been so DEI. It's been so mega. And I'm honestly just like, I feel like that Love is Blind is starting to become a like watered down show. Like Love is Blind would love to have a person like Vasana on their TV screens. Like, let's just keep it a buck. Let's just keep it a buck. And I'm like, when I saw the last season of Love is Blind, the amount of Trump supporters that were on season 10 from Ohio, I was like, wow, mind you, I was actually wanting to go to college in Ohio. And I'm just like, so I would have been dealing with these types of these racist people if I went to school. You know, like that's to me is just so crazy. And it's like other TV shows, they would never kick people off their show just because they're racist. Like they could never do such a thing like that. Like they literally could never do a slight thing like that, such as Love is Blind. Like I feel like that Love is Blind is starting not to care about the show. And like I even have people are literally coming for Love Island because they're like, oh my god, like Love Island does not vet the show well. Like Love Island is doing a bad job vetting the show. No, you guys need to look at Love is Blind. Love is Blind does not vet their people on the show. Love Island actually vets their people on the show. They have Nick and Landria. Love is Blind nowadays. They could never have a Nick and Landria. They could never have another Nick and Landria, or they could never have another Lauren and Cameron. Like Love is Blind could never have a good preview, a good sneak peek that Love Island USA put out today. Like Love is Blind, like, and I'm just like, bro, I'm looking at Love is Blind. I'm comparing. I'm just like, Love is Blind needs to take notes, and I'm really praying and hoping that the next season of Love is Blind, Boston season, they don't have MAGA people. They don't have like, and mind you, I go to Boston like every 2 years, so I'm just praying and hope. Like, and Boston does not seem that racist to me, but I'm like praying and hoping, like, hey, look, like we cannot have any more MAGAs on our TV screen. Like we just can't have any more MAGAs. Like Love is Blind needs to take notes from Love Island. But back to Vasana. Honestly, like to end on here, I'm kind of just like, disappointed that for the second time in a row we have somebody saying the N-word when it comes to like, the Black community. I'm sorry, but like it's just like it's like even some days, like especially as somebody who literally like as someone who's a neurodivergent Black person, a neurodivergent autistic Black woman, like I really take offense to this in the slightest myself. Like I'm truly and at first I was like, you know what, like, let's give her another chance. But also I'm kind of just like, no girl, like I'm sorry, but like this is not good for Love Island's brand. Like this is just truly not good. And don't get me wrong, I support people who are opposite of my race. I support whites, but as long as you're not literally showing hatred towards the Black community, then like you're good. But if you show like if we're the opposite race and you show hatred towards the Black community, I'm sorry, like that's an offense to me too. Like I'm truly, because I'm over here trying to be a fan of you, and it's crazy because when I watch Love is Blind, Ohio, that white girl who also supports Trump, because she was even acting delusional, like thinking that she had a future with him, with old boy Alex, who's a nomad, thinking that she had a future with him, being like, yeah, like we could both move into a state like Florida, because we're both we're both Confederate, like we're both Republicans, so it's cool, we could both move to Florida, or we could both move to Tampa, Florida. And I'm just like, man, like I'm trying to be a fan of this girl, but this girl's a Trump supporter. Like this girl's a Trump supporter herself. Like this girl's the type to wear a MAGA hat herself, and I just cannot stand that. Like I'm gonna have to unfollow her right now after this video. But it's just like it's just so sad to see me trying to be a fan of all these reality stars, and half of y'all are MAGA. Like half of y'all support Trump. That's actually crazy. Like that's actually crazy work. Because I'm over here like trying to literally be right. Like no, that's crazy. But yeah. But Sana, I honestly don't really feel bad anymore, because just like, girl, like, you should have known. I'm sorry, but you should have put that ego down just a little bit, just a little bit. Put that ego, like you should have just slightly put that ego down. Put that ego down just for a second. Like just put that ego down. But yeah, no, I really hope that she grows from this. I hope that she learns from this. But this honestly just shows like karma is real. I just truly hope that, this girl can just change. But honestly, I'm looking forward to watching Love Island tonight. It's going to be 9 p.m. soon. I'm looking forward to just winding down, watching Love Island. I'm going to be a fan of everyone else. I'm ready to go see Beatrice. My track stars Beatrice. I'm ready to go see Sincerely Sincere. I'm ready to go see him. I want to see Trinity. I want to see Kenzie. And there's been other speculation about people also being Trump supporters. Like, also people are saying that Kenzie is a Trump supporter. I honestly don't believe it, because it's like that, after I saw her brother defending her, I was okay, she doesn't support Trump. But I'm just like, honestly, like with everyone, like there's been other tea about other people being Trump supporters too, which I'm just like, that's just kind of just sad. I don't know. But it's just like, damn, already, the show did not even air yet. Like the episode didn't even come out tonight, and we got 50 Trump supporters on this cast. That's so it's just like, damn, I'm over here being fans of y'all, but then this so y'all were sitting up here in 2024 voting for Trump. That to me that's just sad. Even in so y'all were over here voting for Trump 2016. I cannot fathom that. I just truly cannot fathom that. That means that you wouldn't if I really were to see you in real life and be a fan of you in real life, you would not like me as a Black woman. That to me, that's just straight up hatred. Especially me and my Black, I live around a Black community. I live around Black success. So it's just like, damn, you don't even like where I come from. That to me, that's just that's weird. Anyone else who comes out as Trump, even with Trinity, she had people she had friends who were going against Olandria. You gotta cut that out. I just can't. I cannot do that.
Like if there's more Trump supporters, I honestly have to unfollow some people because this is weird. Like I didn't know that the reality television industry had all these Trump supporters, had 50 million Trump. Like to me, that's just crazy. To me, that's just crazy. But just no more. Like, can we please just like have a nice season where it's just all Kamala supporters, where it's just all Democratic supporters, where it's just all like Biden supporters? Like please, like just for once. Like, do y'all not see what Biden was trying to do? Like he was really trying to forgive student loans. Like can we please like just be on the same page when it comes to politics and us being a fan of y'all on TV? And I get it, it's just TV, but at the same time, it's just like no, bro. Like it really matters because I'm a fan of you, and you're over here voting for Trump. Like no, like you're voting against my freedom. Like I can't do that.